Hello everybody and welcome to Arena Commander. This was a update to the hangar module. Well, it's kind of its own module on its own. It was previously called Dogfighting Module, but they have since renamed it to Arena Commander. And as you can see, it looks a lot like a hangar. There's just a few ships down there. None of these ships I actually own, I don't believe. Oh no, I own those last two back there. Yeah, those look like mine. But that is the Hornet. It's the military version. I can't remember the exact, I want to say it's F7C, but I could be wrong. And this is the base Origin 300i. And they are used in the Arena Commander, module. So if you're new into this and you haven't really seen any of this yet, you actually need to pick up this helmet first, and it's like a little simulation helmet, and there's no cool animation, but you can see in the bottom down there there's a little RSI part of like the HUD, and if you look around you can kind of glimpse the helmet sometimes. But once you pick up this helmet, you can then choose any of the provided ships for the Arena Commander simulation, I suppose is the best word, and basically just hop in and it will give you a little pop-up like HUD thing that you can select a map and select whether you're doing multiplayer or single player and all that stuff. I am not going to have multiplayer for a while because I'm just not that low on the backer list. But for now, I'm going to show you a little bit of footage of the Hornet. See the Spectrum match? That's the multiplayer. So if you're one of the lucky ones that got in early for Star Citizen, then you might have this available to you, and you may be able to try dogfighting with other people across the world. But most of us only have the drone sim here, which is just you against AI. There's a free flight mode right here, and that's just if you wanted to get used to the controls. And then there are a couple maps. There's the Broken Moon, which is pretty much you're over a terrestrial planet, something with a pretty solid atmosphere, but it's got this broken moon in the background, as you can see. And it's a pretty fun map. It's good because you can see a lot more. I'm gonna do the Broken Moon just because YouTube tends to darken videos, and I don't want that to be too much of an issue. And then your two modes are Free Flight and Vandal Swarm, and this is what we'll be doing. And I have been told it's 15 waves of little packs of vandals that you basically run around and hunt down, and every so often you'll get a little bit of ammo, or they'll repair your ship and whatnot so you can keep going. But I've been playing this since last night, and it released the very early morning prior, and so far I'm having a lot of fun with this game. It really is beautiful. It is so far everything that I expected Star Citizen to be. Just a wonderful space flight.
Anvil Aerospace.
So,
all systems online.
as you can see, we have our HUD, and if you press the F1, F2, F3, and F4, you can cycle through these sides, side menus. I usually just keep it on the default. You can see the radar right there in the center, right under the joystick, and there's some Vandal scavengers. You have warning lights and stuff. I haven't really noticed. Oh wow, they actually got one. Usually they don't get them that fast. Usually it takes them a while. But yeah, you have some warning lights up at the top there, and you can actually press tab and you can take a look around your cockpit. Say if you feel like there might be a Vandal coming in from the right or from the left, you can take a peek and then get back into it. I really wish that if you were close enough, into the center here, it would just automatically center, but it kind of doesn't do that. It depends on where your mouse position is, which is good for like this, like if you wanted to keep watching up, but I feel like if you were anywhere in this little center HUD area, you should be able to just automatically center, because more than likely you're just trying to hit somebody. But anyways, let's jump into the fight here. So W and A are pretty much forward and backwards. Shift is a boost. D and A seem to be roll, but in the here, I'll show you in the menu. In the key binding menu, it says strafe. I feel like it might be if you do the control modifier. I'm not entirely sure how to strafe yet, because even if I use the control modifier, it still just rolls. I don't know if I'm just dumb and haven't figured it out yet, or if it's just not completely implemented, or maybe bugging out. But we will go through a few rounds of the Vandal Swarm, and you can get a feel for how the action is. I'm not very good at this. But anyways, R is to target. I believe it targets like your closest enemy. T will cycle through targets, and you can see the arrow kind of points you in the right direction. I haven't figured out eject. I kind of don't want to know that button, because I feel like it'll be fun just to figure it out. But you can also see your targeting reticle, which is basically your mouse. I'm just using mouse and keyboard. I don't have a HOTAS setup or anything like that. But it actually feels really good on mouse and keyboard, so I'm actually really not that bummed that I don't have anything for that yet. But when you get in pretty close and you're likely to do damage, it'll turn into this diamond. And you can see me. So that's a good little indicator that you are close enough on target, and you should be able to fire fairly safely. Middle mouse click, oh, actually, for firing weapons, so this is mouse 1, this is the upper turret. It's like an energy weapon, and then the Gatling, what are they called? Mantis G220s, the Gatling gun style things. Those are left mouse click, and they need just a second to warm up. But if you wanted to use a missile, you would actually middle mouse click, and you see this targeting reticle. See, if I turn away, I'll lose that lock. So that's something important to note. You need to be able to keep close enough and within view, and then you just middle mouse click one more time, and it fires your missile. You can see it right there. And it blows them away. I have noticed some of the higher up Vandal ships will use countermeasures and stuff, and actually
Bogey.
What do you call it? Basically just confuse your missiles and do what countermeasures do. I think it's Z. Yeah, Z is your own countermeasures, which is good to know if you ever have any missiles incoming. And that's pretty much all I'm using. Inserts to change views, I don't really do that. It's kind of pointless. They're, the outside views are pretty and all, but it's absolutely useless unless you're just trying to make like a glamour shot or something. There we go. Don't want to get hit by that big knife. But yeah, this game is a lot of fun so far. I feel like the feeling of speed is a little off, and I'd really like to figure out if there's some sort of non-Newtonian hotkey kind of thing, like a toggle, but I've yet to find it. There's a Newtonian break,
Target destroyed.
but that's essentially That's
shields
essentially just a
down.
break. You're gonna stop in place relative to whatever. I don't even know what it's relative to. I guess the map. But yeah, it's a great game. Even as is in the super early alpha, I can see why they spent a little time trying to get everything just perfect, because it's a lot more fun this way than with those bugs that they were mentioning.
Target destroyed. Scanning.
We
And
lost
I
a friendly.
kind of hit him. But yeah, I don't think there's much else I can say. I'll probably just play this for a little bit, and you guys can get an idea of how this game plays and the dogfighting mechanics that go along with it. And I will see you soon. Alright, thanks.
Contact. Elite units.
Shields charging. Bogey. Scanning. Scanning. Target destroyed. Collision. Scanning. Scanning. Warning. Port shields. 25%.
Got me good.
Alert. Aft shields down. Shields charging. Forward shield 50%. Alert. Forward shield down. Port shields 25%. Scanning. Shields charging. Collision. Target destroyed. Shields charging. Shields charging.
There are multiple hostiles inbound.
Bogey. Scanning. Collision. Scanning. Warning. Aft shields 25%. Alert. Aft shields down. Warning. Forward shields 25%. Scanning. Shields charging. Target destroyed. Scanning. Target destroyed. Shields charging.
Huh. Looks like tracking on my turret actually went out. So this is something interesting to show you.
There are multiple hostiles inbound.
There's all those
Bogey.
damage modes. So you can see my turret isn't actually tracking sideways anymore, so it seems to have gotten locked. And this will happen with thrusters and all that kind of stuff. So that's actually a really cool part of this game, is that the damage is modeled so well that there's whoa. Didn't notice that. The damage is modeled so well that you your individual thrusters will be hit and be basically dead. And that will affect your maneuvering.
Aft shields,
And
25%.
obviously-
Alert. Aft shields, down.
The same can happen with your weapon systems, which is really cool.
Charging. Alert. Starboard shields, down.
Oh
Collision.
my god. I'm
Weapons
killing myself.
system is offline.
Oh, great. Oh,
Shields.
I lost
charging.
my Gatling gun, and this is broken. So this is gonna be fun. Basically, do I even have missiles? Yeah, I do.
Lock.
That's pretty much all I got right
Alert.
there.
Starboard shields, down.
Alright. I'm just gonna ram one of these bastards. Where'd you go? Come on. Come back here.
Alert. Port shields, down. Propulsion
Oh no.
is offline.
Even worse than
Alert.
before.
Aft shields, down. Shields, charging. Lock. Shields, charging. Shields, charging. Starboard shields, 75%. Alert. Starboard shields, down. Collision.
Alright.
Shields.
Can't miss from
charging.
here. Can miss from here.
Alert. Forward
All right.
shields, down.
So, if you die, you also basically just get a little message and it says X to respawn.
For reintegration.
Anvil Aerospace. All systems online. Bogey.
Allies lost.
Oh, looks like there's a hunter
Scanning.
out here.
Collision.
Whoa! What is going on?
Propulsion
I am not going
is
forward.
offline. Warning. Starboard shields.
Okay.
25%.
Well, I'll just end it here. But you guys get the point. It's a lot of fun, and the damage modeling is incredible. I really love that. That's probably the best part of this space sim over anything else that has been around prior. The AI is fairly intelligent. I mean, they'll do smart things once you get up to higher levels. I was just picking off small fry at that point, and you can see I'm not exactly an ace pilot yet. We'll see how that turns out. But yeah, the game's a lot of fun. If you have the extra, I think it's like $45, you can get yourself a starter ship and an arena commander package. I would highly recommend it.
Aerospace.
It's a lot of
All
fun.
systems online.
And yeah, thanks for watching, guys.